Hey everyone, me again. Just thought I'd start a video on upholstering the old Holden HQ wagon I got out there. I bought some material and I've got the old door cards, but everything that's come with the car is all different colours. So we're reupholstering back to one colour, which actually didn't come out in that year, but it totally suits the car. So it's called chamois. And that came out in the model after, and it went on. So first of all, I just want to start with the door cards, and I got these door cards here. This is the whole set for the wagon, all four doors. Look how brilliantly packaged these are. It's fantastic. Australian door cards. There's their logo there. I was so impressed. I've actually had these for about 3 months, and maybe even longer. I just haven't had the heart to open them up yet. Look, even the backing, it's just brilliant. These guys really take care of this stuff. Anyway, oh, there's Meggie. You're gonna help too, Meg. Very cool, Maine Coon. Okay, so I'm gonna start by opening this up and seeing what we got. What I also want to show you is this here. It's their card. I use it as a drink coaster. But how cool is that? It shows you everything you need to know, all the info on it, and shows you what the door cards even look like. It's made of the same masonite as the cards. Fantastic. Okay, so what me and Meg here are going to show you is the unboxing. Pull from the side, so I guess just take that off there and let's pull from this side. There we go. A bit of cardboard for you, Meg. Right, let's get these out and take a good look. Okay. Oh yeah, smooth side, rough side. So it's looks like a driver's door, passenger's door. Yeah, passenger's door. And then we have the wagon doors, and as you can see, I'll bring it over. It actually does tell you right rear. Brilliant. So can't go wrong there. Well, I might as well start with, I'm going to start with the right rear anyway, so that's good. There's left rear. Yep, make sure I actually got the right ones. And here's the brochure. And it's even a fitting. Yeah, shows you the fitting, shows you, these are the instructions underneath. You do get them with it. And here's another one if you lose it. So it's fantastic. So I want, that's right rear, so I'll be keeping right rear. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the other cards back in and store them away for now. I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay, so we've got our board, we've got our cat, and we also have our sew foam. Just it's about 10 mil thick, and it's got a backing on it, so if you need to sew, it grabs the material on the back and doesn't rip through there. But I've decided I'm gonna do these doors a different way, just using glue and a heat gun or a hairdryer, and give it a shot. I've seen it being done, and I thought I could do that rather than quickly learn how to sew. So I will be using sew foam on it. So I think the best thing to do is to grab. Oh, you helping? I will flip it over. I'll flip it over, and then we'll put the no, you out of there. Alright, out of there, and then we'll put this on top. Yeah, that's right. And we'll be cutting out one of those sections there for the soap foam. Now I've got to remember too that the top has a metal piece which glues to the door, or even can somehow attach to the masonite here. Yeah, and the foam will go over top if I decide to use the foam. So what I'll have to do first is get that piece ready and glue it to the board, and then we can jump into putting gluing the foam onto the card. Whoop, righto. Now here's the old one. I started with this one on purpose because it's absolutely disintegrated on the back. That's the only bit of masonite left, so it's pretty easy to start with as a template. And I'll just if I rip all that off, it's all glued on, and we'll just get that off. So that makes an easy place to start. Rubbish on there. Okay. Remember, always clean up after yourself. It's pretty much as soon as you can. Get, oh, thank you, Meg. Oh, you get that bit. Unless the missus is in home, and then you can just make as much mess for as long as possible until you're really running out of room, you know. Then you can clean up. So, are you happy there? I can count on my work to tell you. Look at this. I'm bloody lucky, Meg. Bloody lucky. So I'm just I'll just get the cat around. I'm just peeling off the edges of the upholstery off the metal. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, there it comes. No. Not me. You're welcome to attack the upholstery, just not me. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's the bezel. The bezel's there. Alright, I've just got to go and get a little screwdriver, and we'll take out this bezel. Okay, so what we've got the bezel where the doorknob goes through, and on this side, I don't know if you can see it, it's got some little tabs that you've just got to fold up, and then we can remove the bezel and it'll come out. And also the weather strip is stapled. As you can see, there's a staple there. It's stapled all the way along. This weather strip's buggered, so I'll it's even non-existent there, but all good. Even helps me out a bit more, and so does Meg. Yeah, it's Maine Coons. Who'd have them? Okay, I'll rip into that. Okay, so I got the bezel out. As you can see, it's got two tabs, and yeah, they just fold down when you push them back in. But I'll probably end up getting new ones anyway. Now let's have a look here. I don't know whether you can see that, but there are, where the staple goes, obviously there's a fold. They fold over, and they're at the end of those vice grips there. But you'll have to take my word for it because you won't be able to see it. But I'm going to use the staple remover version 3. And whiz down all the staples, and then I should just be able to flick all that off. Okay, back in a sec. That's off. All the staples are out. Let's show you clearly now. No staples up at this end. Start here and went along. So I've just got a copy of that effect where, as you can see, the original had this crappy thin membrane. Gave it a little bit of sponginess, but not as thick as what I'm going to put on there. And it was right up and over up to here, so I'll have to follow the same idea, I think. Yeah, probably will have to. Okay. All right. I just need to clean this edge up a little bit. It's still got glue and some of this rust and stuff on, so I'll just quickly do that. Also, while I'm doing that, you can see these little star things here. There's a couple of holes, locating holes, I think, and so these, I think I'm going to have the great pleasure in folding them back up so they're all points, and then you get your board and you smack it down on the board and then fold them over. I'm guessing this is all new to me. So I will try that and see if that's really how you do it. Okay, so what I've done is I've just cleaned it up. I ended up taking off all those and making them flush. It's too hard to do it back to factory, so I'll find another method. She looks like she's just come out of a showroom car. Look at her. Okay, so what I've done, I cleaned up the steel rail and gave her a paint. Where these protruded through into the board, I actually ground them flat, and then I've glued it down with no more nails, and I've put bolts through. They give you, from factory, they had locating bolt holes, so you can't get it wrong. It's perfect. So I've glued and screwed, and I'm going to leave that for 24 hours to glue solid, and then we'll go from there. Okay, this is the next step. I've already cut out the vinyl here, and because it's been folded up, I'm just letting it warm up, and hopefully when I glue it I can get that crease out a lot easier when it's warm. So over here, and this would be, so I have glued that on, and I have cut a foam, the foam out for it. It goes that way. I have to glue the foam on first. It goes right up and over. Now what I had to do, this is the weather strip, and the weather strip goes along here, and it was stapled from the factory, but what I did was looked at an original one, got it in position, and drilled four holes. Oh, I don't know where the screws dropped out of that one, but what I'll end up doing is putting the vinyl in between, screwing it down, then I'll glue it and wrap it right round. So we'll see how we go.
The place where he
was born and raised. I'll just leave that for a little bit, and we can trim it off after it's glued properly. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it over here in the sun for a little bit longer. Okay, so we've got it glued down. Only a couple of minutes I left it for. What I'm going to do is just trim off the excess. He has no friends to help him out. Holding it up to the sunlight, I can see the holes I need. There, 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 and there, and there, and there. There they are. So, do is actually cut them off. Okay, so I've got a piece of vinyl. And what we want to do is lay that one-handed. Real first. As you can see, it's quite a bit wider everywhere. This is my first attempt, so I didn't want to get too stuffed up with it. Come on. Oh, that's better. There we go. Okay. Another moulding. Make sure you get it the right way. This should. I might have flicked that, but it's nice and straight. You can also pull it that way a lot more. I hope it's nice and straight anyway. Let us screw that on. Perhaps he'll die up on this train.
just sleeping in his grave. He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
Good. First time, remember? First time. Stick and you can get away from there. Okay. So what I've got is a nice clean foamed backed panel with the weather strip on. I don't think there's a hole there. No. Expose the holes for the clips. Just got to expose the holes now for the winder handles, and make sure she's just gonna stay glued. I've got no staples. I would have preferred to have stapled it as well, but I'll see how it goes. And well, to me that's one done. I'll get these holes sorted and go from there. Great. Okay, so these are the finished products. I have all the clips in, obviously the back. I did put some staples in, hammered it with staples, stapled the holes. So that's the front door. Ooh, back it up and turn it around. Very good. Where it's been sitting, it's left a groove, but that should be. You can see that I have the old bezel in there. It's a front door and the old back door. I can put the clips in there. That's the back door. All done. Will do me. I say, first go at upholstery, and yeah, we'll see what they look like on the car.